back in MW3. That's right, man. Back when the quit scopes were at their prime, you know, Black Ops 2 and MW2 and MW3. Those are the three horsemen when it comes to quit scoping. Like, oh my god. Now, I'm on MW3. I was on this game about an hour ago. It's 2:30 a.m. I was playing it for about an hour, I guess. And my god, have I got some crazy people that I gotta show you guys. Crazy people come out at night, people. So don't go out at night on MW3 on PC. Don't do it. Lots of crazy people that come out. But yeah, you guys are gonna see. I guess throughout the course of this video, man, you're gonna hear some dudes raging. And if you don't hear it in the middle, then you'll definitely hear it at the end. So stick around to the end. You'll hear a lot of crazy stuff, man. A lot of crazy folks in the lobby. Kind of reminds me of the old, you know, Xbox 360 days where people were just raging at each other nonstop. And it was hilarious, man. The old days of Modern Warfare and, you know, MW3, MW2, Black Ops 1. Those are the fun days, man, for, you know, on Xbox 360 and everything. So yeah, we're back on MW3, except I'm playing on PC this time. But I do have this game on Xbox 360. I've got my Xbox 360. I've got an Xbox One, but I've moved almost exclusively to PC these days. I've got tons of gameplays on those consoles. Hopefully someday I want to be able to upload them. I mean, just for, even if nobody watches them, just for the sake of just uploading that stuff to YouTube. You know, that's stuff that, you know, I used to play those games and you know, when I was really enjoying them, and it'd be fun to go back and look, you know, and look at the time that I had on those games, and just for, you know, just for the heck of it. You know, you never know when these servers will get shut down and you'll never have access to the theater mode stuff. So yeah, so all right, so we're on MW3. We're playing on hard hat, one of my favorite maps in MW3, and I guess this will be like a MW3 in 2021 video kind of thing. Now, if you guys will notice, I'm moving really quickly. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if this lobby is modded or something. I don't think it is, because I don't think it was hacking, at least not in any noticeable way. But yeah, everybody's moving kind of like they've got juiced on, and I don't know, it kind of seems like the whole lobby is kind of sped up, and just a little bit, not to the point where it's unbearable, but it's definitely noticeable, and it's like people die really quickly. Yeah, so anyways, guys, back on MW3, lots of things that went wrong with this game when it first came out, from the you know, the lag comp experiment that they did in this game. It's when they first really introduced some serious lag compensation in this game, and it was really noticeable when this game first came out, and a lot of people had a lot of trouble adjusting to it, and it was tough, man. It was really tough. I think it gave this game it made people really hate this game, the lag compensation. Two things that I think destroyed this game when it, you know, because first impressions are everything, especially when it comes to Call of Duty games and stuff like that. And I think that the lag compensation in this game and the death streaks really killed it for people. I think if those two things were not in this game, I think that this game could have been, you know, top 5 Call of Duty games ever made. But you know, because of that, I don't think it is, in most people's minds at least. But personally, I like MW3. I think it's a really solid game, but I think that most people would probably not place this in their top 5, especially with all the Call of Duty games we have now. There's, you know, a lot of things that people would consider to be better than this. But yeah, the death streaks, they had Dead Man's Hand, where you kind of go into final stand and blow yourself up and blow probably anything within your vicinity up, and I mean, that sucks, man. I mean, that's honestly really BS, and I don't know why they put that in this game. But I mean, if you're going on a death streak and, you know, you go into Dead Man's Hand and you kill somebody who's, you know, really good at the game, and you're punishing people for, you know, not doing well at this game. But yeah, the death streaks, there's final stand in this game, there's you know, Dead Man's Hand, you know, there's the support streaks, I think, which messed a lot of people up. The support streaks in this game aren't that great. But anyways, man, there's a lot of stuff in this game that I wish that they didn't put in this game. You know, they buffed Assassin and Sitrep Pro, which is on one of the classes that I have, but it's not what I'm using here. I think I'm using just Hardline and Sitrep Pro and something else, Sleight of Hand or something. But yeah, Sitrep Pro, they buffed it probably about 2/3 within his life. They buffed Sitrep Pro, which made it so that you can basically hear enemy footsteps like extremely loud, and that really killed it. And, you know, people were duck walking for the remaining, you know, portion of this game's life cycle, because the Sitrep Pro was so strong, and you can get Sound Horde really easily. And Assassin Pro, those are the two most problematic perks in this game. Sit Rep Pro and Assassin Pro. Assassin Pro basically makes you just immune to counter UAVs and EMPs, and you know, it's just really strong. And if you couple that with blind eye, you're basically immune to everything. There's nothing that can you know, that can affect you. You know, but aside from somebody putting a bullet in you, you know, in this game. But yeah, so those are just some of the, you know, the top reasons that I think a lot of people soured on this game. You know, Sit Rep Pro, Assassin Pro, the death streaks, and the lag comp. And if you go back and you look, if you really look for some of the, you know, some of the early footage of this game when this game first came out, you're gonna see a lot of people complain about the lag comp. And it was lag comp that was so extreme that I think that most people honestly just couldn't stomach it, man. And you know, it got better as the game progressed on. The lag comp got better, and then Black Ops 2, you know, it was much more refined and it wasn't nearly as bad, even though it was noticeable, the lag compensation. And you know, this was the game, this was the Call of Duty game where they introduced lag comp, and you know, it kind of just went downhill from here. The sales numbers went down. I don't think it was exclusively because of the lag comp. I think it was the, you know, just people were probably getting really burnt out of Call of Duty, you know, because MW3 around this time, people were really, they were like, all right, this game is not that much different from MW2 in terms of the way it looks, the way it plays. You know, there's probably more BS in MW2, but you know, there's still a lot of annoying stuff in this game that people didn't want to put up with. But you know, MW3 was kind of the you know, the turning point for the franchise, where, you know, stuff just kind of, where Call of Duty stopped selling like extremely well, and it started just selling, you know, pretty well, you know what I mean. It never went down to like horrible. And I think COD Ghost is probably the you know, it's probably like the bottom, the least liked COD, you know, of the entire franchise. I don't know how true that is today. Now we've got a lot more, you know, Call of Duty games that I haven't played. I haven't played World War II, I haven't played Infinite Warfare, and I haven't played Modern Warfare. Those are the 3 COD games that I have not played, honestly, much at all. And so I don't know if COD Ghost ranks the least liked COD game, but honestly, COD Ghost only had like one major issue, and that was the maps were really bad. And I'd say the second major issue was the streaks weren't that good, and the third major issue was, I think that you died pretty fast, really fast in that game. And so those were the 3 main things. But anyways, you know, MW3, in my opinion, had a lot of really strong perks, like really strong, aside from Sit Rep Pro and Assassin Pro and Blind Eye, really strong perks like Recon Pro. You throw a flashbang grenade, and you would, whoever you flash, they would pop up on the radar like an orbital VSAT or a hater or a whatever they call it in you know, Black Ops Cold War, basically like an advanced UAV. That's kind of how the enemies will pop up, and that's a strong perk. That's a really strong perk. And that was Recon Pro. I don't remember what Recon, the original Recon, was, but Stalker was really good. And there was a lot of really strong perks in this game. You know, Assassin, like I said, and you know, Blast Shield is pretty good. But yeah, a lot of strong perks in this game. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys take a listen to the end game chat here, because there were some dudes that were really raging throughout this entire game. They were kind of raging at each other and raging at, I wasn't talking, but I was dying laughing, bro, listening to these guys, you know, just rage at each other and call each other, you know, the N word and R word and God knows what else. I really can't say that stuff on YouTube. You know, I don't want to get my channel, I don't want to get anything to happen to my channel. But yeah, I think this is my first MW3 gameplay. Take a listen to the end game chat, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Nah, you guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. Look at you, bro. What's that game, bro? How you not good? You're not good at the game, man. You're not good at the game. How you not good at the game? How you not good at the game? How are you not good? 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 How are you?
Oh, you?
Yeah, exactly. At the bottom of the leaderboard, where you belong, bro. Where you belong, bro. Oh, you belong, bro. Where you belong, bro. Where you belong, bro. Yeah, me on top, bro. Me on top. Me on top, exactly. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, you would be on top, gay ass nigga.
Yeah, bro, look at you, bro. Look at you, bro. Your name's fucking Seaman in your name. You're a whole ass faggot, bro. Shut your stupid ass up. Probably choking on a cock right now.
Dude, this ain't fucking egg talk. Why the fuck do you have an 18 in your name, dumbass?
Homie, you have underscore in your name. I don't want to hear it.
What the fuck you talking about, retard?
Shut the fuck up, gay cheese. You're a whole ass faggot, bro. Nobody wants to hear you, bro.
Fire, I can't hear you. I don't speak retard, I'm sorry.
Hey, bro, don't talk about yourself like that, bro. You're better than that.
Dude, you tell Black, how's it feel to be oppressed?
Hey, bro,
Nigga.
shut your stupid ass. Shut your white ass up, bro. Shut your crackhead ass up, bro. You a fucking hillbilly.
Okay,
You're probably a fucking hillbilly, bro. You probably a fucking hillbilly. Your name's Tommy. Your dad's name is John, bro. Your dad's name is John. I don't wanna hear it.
Dude,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're ass, bro. You're literally ass.
Jesus fucking Christ, these servers are deader than my grandfather.